Okay, so this is an important update on the war against cryptocurrencies by our SEC. So let's talk about it. Okay, so the other day I did a report for you describing the war that the SEC is waging on the crypto space. But just a couple of days ago, Gary Gensler, the chairman of the SEC, was out commenting about the crypto space, and he told you exactly how he felt about it. And he clearly stated that the entire crypto space is just infested with
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, the public being left in line at the bankruptcy courts. We've seen this story before.
So forget the fact that the traditional banking system is rife with fraud. American banks are doing very little to recover and reimburse billions upon billions of dollars stolen from customers each year, according to a new report. People are struggling to get their banks to protect them from massive and systemic checking fraud, reports NBC Los Angeles. The traditional banking system, particularly in America, is just riddled with all kinds of fraud that it is not protecting their customers from. Keep in mind that the combined market cap of all the cryptos in the entire crypto space throughout the world comes in at less than $1 trillion. And Bitcoin and Ethereum make up more than 60% of that. So of that entire $1 trillion global market cap, Bitcoin and Ethereum all by themselves make up about $600 billion of that market cap. The remaining $400 billion is spread amongst all the other cryptos out there in the world. But according to Gary Gensler, it is just rife with
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
So when the entire global market cap of the entire crypto space is less than $1 trillion, it's very easy to manipulate. It's very easy to push around. As a matter of fact, Gary Gensler himself apparently loves this whole idea of manipulating. It's being reported that SEC Chairman Gary Gensler has been charged with market manipulation. Coinbase has allegedly presented evidence of him placing over $2.5 million in Bitcoin shorts just 48 hours ago. Okay, this is beautiful. Remember, just 4 months ago, the SEC extorted $100 million out of Coinbase, and then last week sued them anyway. I mean, I'm thinking, why would Gary Gensler have an account at Coinbase to begin with? If he hates Coinbase so much, why would he have an account there? And why would he be so stupid as to place that big of a short on Bitcoin? Maybe this guy isn't as bright as everyone thinks he is.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
And some people in Congress are starting to realize how corrupt this guy is. This is a tweet from Senator Bill Hagerty. Senator Bill Hagerty hinted at some congressional action against Gary Gensler and the SEC for weaponizing their roles to kill the cryptocurrency industry. So apparently, at least some people in Congress have Gary Gensler on their radar. Now, in case you haven't noticed, that in the past couple of days, the altcoin industry, the altcoin groups, those are primarily all the coins outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum, okay? They had like a dramatic 1 hour drop, like 20% across the board. And there are all sorts of theories about why that happened. And one of those theories is that a lot of these big exchanges are going to start delisting a lot of these coins that the SEC is targeting. Robinhood delisting ADA, Matic, and SOL could put significant sell pressure on these tokens. Robinhood holds about $1.3 billion in altcoins. According to rough calculations by Fabian, 583 million of this may be held in ADA, Matic, and Sol. So users who still hold those tokens will be forced to sell on June 27th. Now, there is another theory out there that is, quite possible, and that is that a few large investors out there, a few large traders out there are purposely trying to depress these altcoins in preparation of a nice dramatic move upward, a huge accumulation phase. That could absolutely be the case. So if you're an aggressive trader, and you have a little money that you can afford to lose that you want to play with, you might want to consider taking a position in some of these coins as they're being washed out. Because after this washout, there could be an accumulation phase in these coins. And when they're at these levels, it doesn't take very much to have some really nice returns on them. That's not a recommendation. I'm just throwing it out there for you to consider. Listen, this entire crypto space is not dead. Cryptos are not going to go away. Now, I do think that most cryptos are not going to survive this. Most cryptos are going to disappear. They are going to be gone. But in the ashes of all this, there are going to be some really good opportunities. Now, there's no way of knowing for sure right now which coins are going to be the phoenixes that rise out of the ashes. But the crypto space is not going away. As tiny as it is, there will always be opportunities. But just understand that this entire crypto space is still the wild, wild west. The days when the average person could throw $1,000 into a random meme coin and become a millionaire by the end of the summer, those days are gone. But that doesn't mean those kind of opportunities will not be there. They will be there. They'll be there here and there. But there are corrupt people in government who are trying to delegitimize the entire crypto space. But that's because they have an agenda. It's not because they're looking out for you. A shout out to Crypto Casey for some of the Gensler memes. And just remember, whether you're looking at the crypto space or the stock market or the bond market or the housing market or the United States government, there are always going to be
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.